Hey friends, and welcome back to a brand new video all about Garten of Banban. Today we're talking about some brand new news. In the last few days, some official Steam pages have been updated, and one of them is receiving tons of updates recently. This could be a big signal, maybe something huge is about to happen. But that's not all. A new official image has also been released, connected to another project related to Garten of Banban. In this video, we're going to check out all these new updates, see what's happening with the Steam pages, and try to understand what secrets this new image might reveal. And of course, as always, we'll make some theories to predict what the developers might be planning next. So get ready, because today, there's a lot to talk about. But before we start, don't forget to leave a big like on this video, because it really helps me bring you even more news and theories about Garten of Banban. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of the upcoming updates and mysteries from this series. Now get ready, because we're about to dive into a world full of secrets, updates, and theories that will blow your mind. Are you ready? Alright, let's jump right into the new Garten of Banban news of today. Let's start right away by talking about the Steam page of Karting of Banban. As always, when it comes to analyzing official updates, we take a look at SteamDB, the platform that lets us see all real-time changes made to Steam game pages. And here we can notice something really interesting. Karting of Banban has been receiving a huge amount of updates in the past few weeks. Every few days, new updates appear. In fact, the latest update was just 2 days ago, and it's not an isolated case. If we look back in time, we can see that this constant rhythm of updates started around mid-September. And since then, the game has been receiving attention non-stop. And here comes the curious part. Until just a few weeks ago, Karting of Banban was actually the least updated spin-off in the entire partner program. For months, its page was practically silent, with very few modifications, while the other titles in the franchise received updates much more frequently. The last update before September was 4 months ago, so it's clear that something has changed. The developers are now spending much more time and work on this project. And when a Steam page starts getting so many updates in such a short time, it usually means that something important is coming. It could be an upcoming official announcement, maybe a launch trailer, or even the final release date of the game. And let's not forget that Karting of Banban is a partner program spin-off with gameplay inspired by the classic Mario Kart-style racing games, but set in the crazy universe of Garten of Banban. And if the Steam page is being updated so often right now, that could mean the game is finally approaching its final development phase. Maybe they're adjusting the description, updating the screenshots, adding tags, or even preparing to upload the official trailer. In short, there are so many signs that something big is about to happen. And knowing how much the developers love to surprise the community, I wouldn't be surprised if in just a few days we get a brand new official announcement, maybe one entirely dedicated to Karting of Banban. Now let's move on to another really interesting project, Garten of Banban VR. This title is also part of the partner program, just like Karting of Banban. But this time the gameplay experience will be completely different, because we're talking about a virtual reality game. On SteamDB we can also analyze the updates of its Steam page. And if we take a closer look, we can see that the pace is slower compared to Karting of Banban. But it never completely stopped. In fact, the latest update dates back to about 13 days ago, and it seems to be connected to the official trailer of the game. The previous updates go back to September, so we can clearly see that the developers have been working on it constantly, but with a more controlled rhythm. However, and this is very important, even if the updates are not super frequent, the fact that the Steam page keeps getting changes is a clear sign that development is still active and ongoing. That tells us that the project has not been abandoned, but instead, it's slowly moving forward toward a more complete stage. The official title of the game, as we know, is Distorting Clay, and it will probably be the most immersive experience ever created in the Garten of Banban universe. In Garten of Banban VR, we'll finally be able to step inside the world of the game through virtual reality. It's going to be a completely new experience, bringing tension and fear to a whole new level. And we have to remember that the game won't be exclusive to players who own a VR visor. The developers have confirmed that there will also be a non-VR mode, so everyone will be able to try it, even those who don't have a headset. That means that Garten of Banban VR will be accessible to a much wider audience, and we might even get an alternate gameplay mode designed specifically for traditional play. So even if Distorting Clay gets fewer updates than Karting of Banban, the signs are clear. Development is active, the project is real, and something is definitely happening here. Personally, I can't wait to try it out, because playing Garten of Banban in first person could easily become one of the most intense horror experiences ever made in the entire franchise. Now let's talk about the new official image. Beyond the main games and spin-offs, the Garten of Banban franchise is expanding in an incredible way even outside the original games, reaching other huge video game universes loved by millions of players around the world. We've already seen that Garten of Banban has arrived on Roblox with Garten of Banban RP and RPX. Then it also reached Fortnite with the official port, allowing players to play Garten of Banban 1 on Fortnite. And now, Garten of Banban is about to officially arrive on Minecraft. On October 28, the franchise will finally make its debut inside Minecraft with official add-ons developed by Tom Magic. This is a huge step for the series. It means that Garten of Banban is becoming a bigger and more recognizable brand, expanding into the most popular games on the planet. But the most interesting part comes from the new official image recently posted by Tom Magic. In this image, we can see a player character using the Banbalina skin, and that tiny detail actually reveals something very important about what these add-ons will include. It seems that the add-ons won't just introduce Garten of Banban characters as NPCs or mobs, but they'll also let us turn ourselves into them. That's right! We'll be able to play as Banbalina, exploring and building in the world of Minecraft while wearing her skin. And maybe we'll also get the skins of other famous characters like Banban, Jumbo Josh, Sheriff Toadster, Opila Bird, and many more. Just imagine how cool it will be to enter a custom Minecraft map and see everyone running around dressed as characters from Banban's kindergarten. It's going to be such a unique experience, one that makes Minecraft even more fun and officially connected to the world of Garten of Banban. So this isn't just a simple fan add-on, it's a real official collaboration supervised by the original creators. And of course, as soon as the add-ons are released, I'll be covering everything on my second channel, PaninoTube Gameplay International. I'll show you how they work and what they include. And of course, we'll test all the Garten of Banban skins together in a full gameplay. So mark the date, October 28th. That's when Garten of Banban will officially enter the world of Minecraft, and it's going to be an event that no fan will want to miss. Alright friends, we've reached the end of this video. But before we wrap up, let's make a quick summary of everything we discovered today. We started by talking about Karting of Banban, the Mario Kart style spin-off that, after months of silence, is finally receiving a massive wave of updates on SteamDB. We saw that in the past few days, the developers have been working intensely, and that could mean the game is getting closer and closer to its official release, or that a big announcement might be coming soon. Then we analyzed Garten of Banban VR, officially called Distorting Clay. This game will allow us to experience the kindergarten in full virtual reality, bringing the horror to an entirely new level. We noticed that even though the updates are less frequent than Karting of Banban, the Steam page is still being updated, which means development is still active and the project is definitely not abandoned. Plus, there will also be a non-VR mode, so even players without a headset will still be able to enjoy the game. Finally, we talked about the new official image shared by Tom Magic, which revealed a very important detail about the future of the franchise. Garten of Banban is coming to Minecraft through official add-ons made in collaboration with the Euphoric Brothers. Thank you so much for watching the video until the end. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.